Well, folks, it's that time of the year again. Guess who started school today? This guy. So now it's time to reminisce on summer and all the cool times I had during the summer. The first weekend of summer, I went to the local carnival with my brother and some of our friends. My brother and I took this picture there. Fun times. Now, I have a pretty distinct memory of eating a deep fried Milky Way bar at this carnival, and I think it cost me like $6. But was it worth it? Oh, yeah, it was. The rest of June was kind of uneventful, but that was the month that I got Mario Tennis Aces, and let me tell you, I've spent a lot of hours this summer playing that game. Now we get to the 4th of July, which is Independence Day here in America. To celebrate the 4th, we do things like launching firecrackers. I'll get to a video of that, but I first have to mention that my 7-year-old cousin was part of this sort of kart derby. It's basically Mario Kart in real life, only without all the blue shells and stuff. So, anyway, here's a video on how that went.
And into the head.
Well, there's always next year. Hey, at least he had one of the coolest carts there. Okay, so now we get to the video of my uncle and my dad launching a frickin' firecracker. And I must warn you, it's pretty loud. Here it is. Anyway, very fun 4th of July. On July 8th, I saw the local Heritage Festival. It was still sort of like a 4th of July thing. There was people dressed as colonists. Neat. But the coolest thing there was a guy dressed up as the World War I General John Pershing. At least that's what my dad said. But I think they pretty much nailed the costume. Look at how much it resembles the actual dude. About a week later, I went hiking at this place called Ringing Rocks. There is a lot of rocks here, as you can see. Basically, people that go hiking here bring a hammer so they can take a swing at the rocks and hear them make a ringing noise. It's actually a lot more fun than it sounds. I remember there being puddles on some of the rocks, and if you swing the hammer on one of those, prepare to get splashed. There's some pretty nice waterfalls and scenery around here, as you can see, and there's my brother sitting on the top of a frickin' rock. Fun times. Now, late July to early August, I had this thing where I had to take a summer SAT course because my parents are worried about how bad I am at math, basically. But one subject I am good at is history because I found out that I got a 5 on the AP exam I took earlier this spring. That's the highest score that you can get, and only 10% of the people who took the exam got one, so I guess I have some pride there. Anyway, let's get to the vacation part of my summer vacation, if you know what I'm saying, where I went just a few weeks ago, which would be upstate New York. I went with my brother, my mom, and my mom's mom. It was certainly a fun time. We went mini golfing. My mom managed to beat both me and my brother, and that kind of sucks. But then we went to an arcade and we won a bunch of tickets, and I spent some of them on this. Then we went on a boat called the Minnehaha, and from there we looked at rich people houses. They called it Millionaire's Row. More like Multimillionaire's Row. These people are frickin' jacked. The next day we went to the racetrack to see horses in Saratoga. It was a birthday present for my grandmother who loves horse racing. Unfortunately, the tickets were expensive and the food was expensive. Well, we tried to make some money back by betting on horses, my mom and my Grammy, but all the horses we bet on lost. Anyway, at least we got to see some of the horses up close, though. Here's some pictures of that. The next day, my brother and I went to Six Flags. It rained a bit, but we still had a good time, especially in the Wild West. Now, I did have to wait for my brother on a few rides like this because I'm not frickin' going on one of those. I'm too scared. Right after that, I spent some time with my cousins, aunt, and uncle up in Massachusetts. They have a new adorable puppy who doesn't look like a puppy because he's huge already. But he's a bad boy. He wouldn't stop jumping on me and my brother, but we kind of forgave him because he's adorable. But I still had a good time up there. I played some Nintendo Switch up there, and I got to play on my uncle's drum set. Check that out. Anyway, that about wraps up what I did this summer. I had a ton of schoolwork because I'm taking 3 AP classes my upcoming junior year, So please send all your well wishes to your friendly Waluigi-loving YouTuber as he tries to overcome the amount of stress he put on himself. This school year is going to be fun but incredibly stressful at the same time. I'm going to be learning how to drive. I'm going to be taking 3 AP classes, as I mentioned. I'm actually part of a singing group at my school as well. But I'm still going to be doing my thing here, making weekly uploads to this channel, hopefully. I bet I can, though. I've committed stuff to this. I got 700 something subscribers. It's awesome. Thank you guys. I'm going to still try to be uploading here, and I hope I will. I think I will. So yeah. So how was your summer? Let me know in the comments, and let me know when you might be starting school, or have you already started? Let me know. Anyway, bye-bye.